Alrighty, patience. I do not claim to be an expert on the subject. I'm just telling you things that from experience. I do not have patience. I know I don't have patience. Everybody can tell you I do not have patience. From having a deadline, for example, SodecCon is a deadline for me to have all my cosplaying stuff put together. Do I have all my cosplay stuff done? No. I still need for my costume a chainsaw. That's pretty much it. All I need for Girl Sutcliffe from Black Butler is his chainsaw. And the deadline is in 2 months. And I am frantically trying to get my friend to put it together. And at the same time, I don't want to bug her too much that the fact that she stops altogether. Now, I only have a bit of creativity in some places. Mine is involving masks. Mine involves paper macheing. I'm learning how to do some other things by hand. And at the same time, I need to save up money so I can get the rest of the pieces for her. And I just don't have patience. I have a deadline, and the deadline is coming up very quickly. The other thing is I pretty much plan out things. Like we have pretty much at least 10 years worth of SodecCon conventions already planned out. It's very sad. Yeah, I'm very think ahead of time kind of person, whatever you want to call it. But I just don't have patience. When they said that my order was in the mail, I wanted it now. I wanted it here and now. Nobody was going to tell me when it was going to be here and now. And I was always bugging my friend, calling her. I said, is it in yet? Is it in yet? That's not what I'm talking about. Shame on you for thinking terrible. Anyways, did it come in the mail? Did it come in the mail? Did it come in the mail? And finally she had enough and she said, I will call you when it's in the mail. And I'm all like, okay. I felt bad, but at the same time, I felt very impatient. And same thing with the convention. I'm always looking at the calendar, counting down the days, and hopefully, since with my money being so stretched out right now, hopefully I'll be able to get the entry fee. I'm pretty sure I will, but I'm stressing out over the fact that I don't have the entry fee sitting aside yet, that the fact that I don't have any spending money for the convention to waste on and get poster or wall scrolls and little chibis and all of that. It's just driving me up the wall. I don't have patience. I really don't. Take this for an example. You're an adult and there's this kid that's standing in front of you who wants this big lollipop that's sitting in the store. But they just ran out, and all you have all that's there is just the cutout, the cardboard cutout. And that kid is standing there throwing this big, huge fit over a lollipop that he or she wants, but they're out of. But they're getting some in, just not right now. And that kid is jumping up and down, throwing a fit, saying, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it now, 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 now. Not tomorrow, not 2 weeks from now, not next year from now. I want it now. And you, being the adult, take that kid aside and say, just be patient. It'll come. Be patient, be calm. It's okay. I'm technically feel like I'm telling, I think in everybody's mind, we all have that little kid side that we like to spoil. Whether it be automobile stuff, whether it be video games, whether it be cosplaying, whether it be music, whether it be something that you guys have a hobby in, whether it be the next book, whether it be the next anime episode that's coming out, You know, I just picture it as everybody has an inner kid. And their inner kid is throwing this big, huge fit because they want it now and they want it their way. Whether anybody likes it or not, they don't care. They want it now. And you're also being the big adult telling your little kid self, it's coming. You have to be patient. You have to wait. I don't have patience. I've tried so hard to have patience. I just don't. So what do? I distract myself. I play video games. I do YouTube videos and blogs, and I work. I always tell myself, well, if you work hard enough, you could save up money to get what you want. Right now, I only have $1 to my name. That shows how poor I am. But my inner self is saying, no, we want the next anime series. We want the next box set. Well, I am broke. I don't have any money to get the next box set. Do I have it on my wish list? Yeah, it's on my wish list on my page. Great. That's not still helping. I still want to finish that series, and I've been dying to finish this series for quite some time. And it's just my inner self throwing this big nasty fit, and I just keep telling her, it's okay, calm down, you'll get there. You know, same thing with next year's cosplay skit or cosplay costumes. I am not happy that next year I'll have to be spending at least $100 for the first costume, and at least I'm probably at least spending $200 on next year's cosplay costumes. And it's only 2 costumes and 2 props, really. But still, I'm spending an arm and a leg next year, and I am not happy when I spend that much. My inner self is all like, you could use that money somewhere else, and it's just, it's a fight between myself. It's really ridiculous, and I hate it so much. But I force myself to have patience, and it's very hard to do that to yourself. You know, especially with me having a disability and all that, it's very difficult to have patience. Hence the reason why my mom has a huge fit when I buy a cosplay costume that's meant for the convention, but it's not for another year. That's pretty much what I did this year. Right after the convention, I got online, found out how much my Growlsop costume was from Black Butler, and I saved up and I pretty much bought it within a couple months. My mother was like, why are you buying it now? The convention's not till this date. And I said, well, I want to plan out some skits with it. At the same time, it's going to be my Halloween costume because I'm not going to have any money for my Halloween costume. So I went running around as Girl Sutcliffe, and only a couple people, which was kind of funny, at my church knew who I was. Oh my God, it's Girl Sutcliffe from Black Butler. Can I take your picture? Sure, you can take my picture. But yeah, I just do not have patience. And how I figured out how to keep my mind at ease and all that, I pretty much kept myself busy. Whether it be work, whether it be playing a video game, reading a book, watching an anime series, over and over and over again. I have at least 2 animes that are complete, and technically I have the first whole entire box set season complete, and then they have the next season pretty much, and I'm all sitting there all like, I finished this bit, I only need box set 1 and 2, and then that season's done. And then I have, who I am so gracious that my friend totally gave me. She gave me some of one of the series that I've been dying to get my hands on and dying to finish. But it's only part of the series. And I only have a couple spots missing. And I have 1, 2, 5, 9, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of it, and there's 16 of them. So that really tells you how much of a big of a chunk I'm missing out of this series. And it's very frustrating at the fact that I'm missing part of the series, and I'm like, wait, what happened? What's going on? So I'm trying to collect that one. And at the same time, I'm also waiting on to collect the next series after that. And then I only have 2 more, or actually I only have a couple more series that I really want to collect. There's not very many that are out there for anime that I really absolutely want. I was literally sitting here thinking, I'm like, is that all my anime? Is that all I really want? Jeez, I need to get into more anime. I need to watch Netflix again and see if I can get more anime out of me. But yeah, it's very frustrating when I can't finish one. And when I do finish one, then I'm all sitting there and I'm like, well, now what? Have you ever seen those pictures on Facebook where they're all like, you finish an anime and you're all like, what am I going to do with my life now? Or the ones where all like, no, they should keep going, or why does it stop there, or whatever, or not knowing what to do with your life after you finish an anime, or what happens when you finish a great series. What do I do now? Find a new one. But yeah, I'm dying to finish these, but I can't because I'm missing chunks out of it. And buying these box sets, they ain't cheap. And being in a small little town that doesn't sell stuff like that, it's very frustrating. So I have to go online for most of my stuff. So, but yeah, I just don't have the patience. I have to save up money, and then I have to buy the gift cards to go online for, and then I have to explain to my mom where that money went and where it could have went, and it's just frustrating. So I don't have patience, but I keep myself busy, and to help on the matter of fact, I just don't spend money unless I absolutely have to, and then that sometimes helps too. Yeah. So I hope this helped enlighten you on a little bit of sorts of things. I'm your host, KeyBladeCarry2010. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe today. Check out my other stuff. And I'm thinking I already have my next video already decided for me. I just came up with an idea for it. So, alright. Bye, guys. Peace out. KeyBladeCarry2010 signing out. And we'll see you right back here for some more awesome cosplay tutorials, cosplay skits, Let's Plays, blogs, and me just being me. Bye, guys.